sitting down backstage at the Toyota Big Ass Show. It's 2016 with the Nothing But Thieves. Thanks, you guys, for being here.
Hello.
Thanks.
What's up?
Excited to have you guys. You're just coming off of a sweet road trip from Chicago, right? Bus, 2 days?
2 days in the metal cage.
It was like 22 hours driving.
Yeah.
Oh, I
For
did.
real?
I did a good yawn for you there.
Yeah, thank you for
You
that.
see that? It was natural. That was.
Yeah, I had the interview, a chance to interview Connor on the phone just yesterday for this whole thing, and let me just do a quick impression of Connor for you guys. Tell me if I get this right. Hey, it's insomnia. Don't worry about it. That's
God.
like 5 times. I love that interview. It really is one of my
For him
favorites.
to do it during the set.
Yeah.
Just like people think, is that me?
Wait.
Quirky, like yawning in the song. I don't know.
Well, let's just say what he said to me on the phone. He said, "Good luck with insomnia on a bus." The most friendly advice.
Cheers, mate.
I feel so bad. Like,
Dude, it's cool.
Is it fun rocking on the bus with you guys, or are you guys now to the point where you're just like, just
No,
get
of
us to
course
the
it's
next
fun.
place?
Yeah,
It's a
fun.
team building exercise now, I think.
Yeah.
We only realised that we hadn't attacked each other until we got off the bus today. We're like, we haven't actually done anything horrible to each other. Although Price bought a toy gun, which has been sort of looming around, and everyone's on edge now. Like you have to knock when you're going into a room that you're about to enter, just in case he's like waiting for you. So he looks sketchy now. Look, he's like thinking about where's my toy gun.
Yeah.
He's named it Gunny, and I don't like that.
Gunny the toy gun?
I think Phil named it Gunny, and I was like, yeah, we're rolling with that.
It's gonna stick. So
Wait, so where did this come about?
I just bought a BB gun in Walmart.
a BB gun?
Yeah, they're easy to get. It was $15. Shoots little
welcome
metal
to America.
BBs. Yeah, innit?
what scared me more, which we don't quite have in the UK, is that you can buy second-hand, like price-reduced actual guns, like shotguns and stuff, in Walmart.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is have like an ID saying you're over 18.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It makes you feel real safe.
Absolutely
doesn't it?
ridiculous.
Mental.
No, he needs like
But
the
you know,
US citizenship.
maybe we'll catch on at some point. Maybe you're ahead of us in that game. We're not sure.
Yeah, no, I hope you guys
Someone
don't
tells
catch
me
on.
Yeah, I don't think I will.
You guys have been out touring for how long now?
I don't know.
This
Too
whole
long.
year. This whole year.
Since
we did 3 months straight.
yeah, it's from end of January.
And then we had 5 days off, and then we came out here.
And I liked it. We were talking before we turned on the cameras a little bit about, you guys have a great song. And you're like, yeah, we got 11 other ones. If you want to check those out.
It's interesting. It's the radio thing. Yeah, it's you never hear that in the UK, but
You don't hear the radio talk? What do you mean by
No,
that?
I mean you don't hear someone say you've got a great song because it's going from all the radio stations. You know what I mean? It's more like, oh, I've got your album. But here, it's so important to have a single on the radio, isn't it? We've learned that.
It's different. It's definitely a different system out here. In the UK, it's like a couple of radio stations that sort of are important, really, and then out here, you've got like a whole, hundreds.
So do the radio stations there play more than, do they play like a bunch of tracks from the album?
I think for us in the UK that it was like a steady build, and we had like quite a few songs on, on radio. And out here, we've kind of just we released Trip Switch and had no idea how it was going to go. And then it got #1 alternative charts. And
We've seen how powerful it can be out here, though, where we've been selling out shows. Like we played Chicago, like nearly 1,000 people.
Where did you play in Chicago? The Metro?
The
Thalia?
Thalia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
really
a great
good.
place.
Really strange.
Really
We
It's
walked
amazing.
in there and it was like 900 cap, 1,000 cap. We
And,
were like 50 off selling it out. So.
But yeah, the point is, like, we wouldn't have done that without the radio play. So thanks to you guys and to the rest of the alternate stations for playing us, because it's been awesome.
Is it sort of crazy, though, because where everyone knows Trip Switch, they're singing along every word, and then you're like, and now we got another one, and they're like, wait, they got another one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do this.
It's slightly strange.
Yeah,
but,
it's not a 5-minute set, so deal with the rest of the 25 minutes.
We did think we played like seven times in the set. Like.
Yeah. We'll just extend it for 10 minutes. It's fine.
Each of us take a solo. It's cool. We
Yeah.
drag it out, then we redo the melody.
They won't know. They won't know.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing that again? Is there another single that's going to drop pretty quick? And
Yeah.
what should we be looking for?
Our current single is Wake Up Call.
Wake Up Call?
Yeah,
It's just been released,
now out here. So. Yeah.
Cool. And obviously you guys are hoping to just continue to do this. Are you doing touring the rest of the year, or are you going to take a break here, or what's the deal with that?
So we're out here until end of this month.
Yeah.
End of May, okay.
Yep. And then we're doing a few shows in July, doing Lollapalooza.
Cool.
And then
I hope to see you guys out there
Yeah,
at
that's gonna be
Lollapalooza.
great.
That's an amazing
Yeah,
show.
always want to
Swing
play
by. Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with Nothing But Thieves, right? They said swing by, so.
So here I am on the
Yeah.
side of the fence, and they won't let me in.
Guys, guys.
And then we're doing like another tour in September, October,
Yeah,
which isn't announced.
it's kind
but
of
how they go.
festivals now. When we get home at the end of June, up until the end of summer, it's just a load of festivals.
A
And
lot of
then, like we said,
international
we'll
stuff
go
as
to
well.
tour again.
Like we go to Asia and spend a lot of time in Japan and we've never been to South Korea before, or Taipei and Singapore. All these strange, wonderful places that we get to explore. So that's going to be a first.
Do you guys feel like you're there yet? Like you've arrived? Like is it arriving yet, or is it?
It's so hard to gauge. I think. I don't know. I don't think any band realizes they're big, and I don't know. What do you think? I think it's
when
really hard to gauge.
when we started the band and we got to this position, I'd be like, okay, yeah, we've done all right.
Yeah.
But then being in the position,
yeah,
I think
you
there's
always
always
want to
like
grow.
the next
yeah,
thing. And
exactly.
we're halfway writing album 2 already, and we're so excited about that. So that's kind of
it feels like there's loads more to achieve, but I definitely think we're happy with how far we've got. There's been a lot of things that we didn't expect to happen, especially abroad, like in the US with
Definitely.
the radio.
The
playing
US
shows.
especially just took off without us even really knowing and trying. Really.
Yeah.
There's kind of a thing
Knowledge.
going on with UK bands at the moment where it either does or doesn't translate over here.
Yeah.
And it wasn't something we were thinking about when we were writing or recording. It was just kind of like, if they get it, they get it. If not, they don't. And we're fortunate enough to be one of these bands that seems to be connecting, which is great, because it's a great country to tour, and you've got some amazing venues, and the fans seem to be really cool. So
we love it because you guys are doing rock music where everyone here in the United States is like bing bong and you're.
Was that a Chili's impression?
yeah.
Hey, you got it. That actually was right. Have you heard the new Red Hot Chili
I
Peppers?
haven't. Have you guys heard it?
Oh, yeah.
If it's anything like Flea playing the national anthem, have you seen that video?
I haven't
Oh,
seen it.
Oh my god!
No.
YouTube it.
It went viral.
I know, and I've seen the Chili's live before, and they're great live. But you should watch this.
This is different.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything bad about it, but yeah, check
terrible,
it out.
yeah.
And make your own mind up.
I don't want to say anything bad, but it's awful. Well, very cool. I want to ask you guys each this question, so we'll pass it. We'll go this way. What's the biggest surprise so far? Since you guys formed together, what's the biggest surprise that you've had? So we'll go around and we'll wrap this thing out.
Ooh, the pressure. I think, well, this is quite early on, I suppose, but just finding out that like radio stations, especially Radio 1 in the UK, were going to take our single, or singles in general. We've had a few A-listed there, and as a band, that's kind of like starts cementing you, and because people you can't really escape it. It's the sort of thing that's on at the offices, or if you're on the building site or in the car, like you can't really get away from that sort of thing. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, That was a good moment.
I don't know. Phil, I think. I didn't know Phil until the band sort of properly got together. It was originally me, Connor and Dom. And we were the writers, and then kind of got a few songs together, and then.
So how did we get that guy?
That's Dom's cousin.
Yeah.
Dom was a bit sceptical.
He warned us,
You know
didn't
what?
you?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like
warned us off Phil.
I think my exact words are, I think you get on with him, but he's just a bit of a, all right, like a bit of a lad, bit of a geezer.
Yeah,
and then,
all right, Dom, all right.
all right, mate, leave it out. But I was right, but then I was also wrong, because he's been a welcome member of the family. Well, he's always been a welcome member of my family to an extent.
Well, that's not exactly true.
But now he's here, and I'm glad he's here. There you go. That almost sounded sincere, so take that.
All right, it's you.
What was the question?
Can you
Biggest surprise so far up to this point?
The biggest surprise so far up to this point was 2 Christmases ago. I came home. I think we'd just been on tour, and my mum was like, "Oh, my birthday's like near to Christmas." She was like, "Oh, there's a couple of packages here for you," and they just had my name on it. And I opened it up, and RCA in the UK had sent me a Colonel Sanders, the KFC Colonel. They sent me like a full-on outfit with like a cane, glasses, stick-on eyebrows, moustache, and beard, and everything.
Why have we never seen this?
I showed it when I got it. I put it on and I sent a photo out, but like I wouldn't. I'm not going to wear it to like this, am I?
Really,
you should wear it to a gig one day.
Yeah, and hope that they sponsor us.
It's wrapped up in my wardrobe, and it's probably never going to see the light of day again.
But that's the biggest surprise. Perfect. They got it.
Probably was the biggest surprise. Yeah, everything else has just been expected.
Okay. Connor.
Probably when RCA sent me my chicken fillet outfit.
Yeah.
No. I actually think a big shock. Natural one was when we played Reading Festival. We played a really early slot, like 11:30. First time we'd ever played it. A really good stage, kind of the stage where you want to be playing for new music. And yeah, it was rammed. It was like a 7,000 capacity tent, and it was completely like out of the tent. So it was a bit of a shock for us there. I just thought it would be like half full and people come to check us out, but there was a real buzz about it, which is awesome.
It was
That's
quite
great.
cool.
All right.
Hi, Phil.
Hi, Phil.
No pressure. Hi. I guess the biggest surprise we mentioned it earlier, was getting #1 in the alternative charts out here for Trip Switch, because we can kind of gauge it with the UK, like that's where we're from, and we play a lot of shows there, and we kind of see how the fans are reacting to it. But then we've done a few things in America before, but nothing major, and then for that to happen was like a really big shock, and we were like, wow, actually we might do all right in America, and that's a really nice feeling. So it was a good surprise.
Cool. Thanks, you guys. It's Nothing But Thieves backstage at the X96 Toyota Big Ass Show. Thanks.
Cheers, Richie. Thank
Big
you.
ass.
Big ass.